Wacky Bits.
Hey guys, MBG here today with a look at some converted Assault Centurion models for the new Space Marine line. As you can probably tell, these are not the normal plastic Assault Centurion models produced by Games Workshop. These are actually the high-tech miniature Terrorizer models produced by High-Tech Miniatures. They've got some really interesting resin alternates for the game that are pretty amazing actually, and as you can tell, they look really good on 50mm bases. I actually got a whole bunch of 50mm bases from Secret Weapon Minis. Was nice enough to supply me with some before he released them. I'm sure he's got a Justin over at Secret Weapon Minis has a great supply line coming out of these things in various designs and things like that, because it seems like more and more miniatures are going to be coming out using the 50mm base. So definitely be looking for that from Secret Weapon Minis here in the future. These haven't been textured yet. These are just blanks, which, like I said, are actually kind of hard to find right now. So I will be definitely texturing these up using some Vallejo texture paint, some pumice, some different things, bits of kitty litter, and all sorts of different items to throw in there just to make them give them some grit and make them look like well, actually what I'm going to try to do is simulate the Secret Weapon Mini Desert Mesa basis, which is pretty much the basis for all of my my Chaos models. These are actually going to be Iron Warrior Assault Centurions in the near future, as soon as we get them all. We'll get them all converted up and painted, and some base coats on them and things. They got a little bit more green work to do, green stuff putty work to do on them, but not a whole lot. I'm super happy with the way they look right now, and I couldn't be happier with the high-tech alternatives. While they're not a great way to get a cheaper alternative, they are definitely pricey resin models. They are definitely a cool look, and basically I wanted a kind of like an obliterator theme to kind of go with my counts as Chaos Space Marine or Chaos Space Marine Army, so to speak. So let's take a look at a couple of these guys one by one. I used a lot of different parts on them, and another little tool. It's called the Tentacle Maker by Green Stuff Industries out in Sacramento, California. Another great California-based company. So many good companies out there for the hobby, based in California. Secret Weapon Minis, and of course, Green Stuff Industries being two of them. This is a converted high-tech. I forget the exact model. It's a Terrorizer model. I forget exactly which one, but basically you can tell I kind of put the Assault Siege drills on there. Did a little bit of putty work, kind of the techno-organic virus. Then I used the Green Stuff Industries Tentacle Maker tool to make a power feed. Used some of the tubing, plastic tubing that Gale Force 9 actually puts out. I just happen to have a whole bunch of it from converting up a whole bunch of bases for my Eldar grav tanks. So I had the accessory packs, and of course there was definitely a good size right for this. This is roughly, I want to say 1/16 of an inch. It was very difficult to do, to make them all roughly the same diameter and duplicate it out using the Green Stuff Industries tool, which hopefully I can showcase here in the near future. This servo arm is actually from a Warsmith, the Finecast one that came out last October with the release of Chaos Space Marines. I didn't use all of his parts because, frankly, well, they kind of sucked, being Finecast and everything. They just kind of sagged and drooped and things like that. I had to actually pin this in here and do a lot of work to get it bent, and I was rather upset about it. So I had a lot of pieces left over, and this one just kind of worked. So there's the first model. Second model here. Now remember, these guys are armed with twin-linked flamers, Hurricane Bolter, a set of twin-linked Hurricane Bolters, so it's 6 shots from each guy, and the twin-linked flamers, as well as the siege drills, which I obviously used the bits from my Devastator Centurions and did a little putty work. This one didn't do a whole lot of work on because it's got the flame tank and everything, and the flamer feeds, and then the assault drill itself, the siege drill there. So I kind of caved out some, or carved out some parts here for the Iron Warrior chevron, and we'll just kind of leave it at that. This guy here is pretty neat. I gave him another bit from the Warsmith, from the Finecast bit there coming out of his hand. As you can see there's a little orifice, so to speak, where it kind of comes out, and then did some rough putty work there. Added a couple chaos bits to the siege drill there. A little techno-organic virus flesh there to kind of blend the two parts together, and another power feed using the tentacle maker and some plastic card bits, some plastic tubing. This guy here, another fun guy. I used, what did I do for that? I believe these are parts. I want to say these are from Chaos Fantasy, or one of the the newer Chaos kits that came out. Just some dangly parts that seemed appropriate to make it chaos-wise enough. And then some more techno virus there, a power feed, and that's pretty much it. Just a high-tech mini itself. And the last one here is very spiky, so to speak, where it's got a lot of I think that's the accessory pack from the Chaos Terminators. Of course, this guy's got 2 siege drills, because he's actually designed to hold like 2 blades. So of course he already has the underslung weapon options there, and I just went ahead and gave him 2 drills because it seemed cool at the time, and double power feeds, of course, crisscross, and some random plastic bits. So that was a pretty fun project. Like I said, I got a texture to base still, maybe a little bit more light putty work to do before I call this project finished, but definitely well on the way, and super happy with the way this turned out. So that's pretty much it for this little conversion project here. Thanks for watching. Spiky bits.